Hey everybody, welcome back to Working 9 to Art. I'm delighted that you have joined me again. Today is Sunday, so I am just going to be showing you what kind of game plan that I am drawing up for when I go back to work and what kind of routine I'll be following. So if anybody is going back to work in the next couple of weeks, and if there's a couple of things that they want to keep on from the lockdown and introduce it into their routine, stay tuned.
Okie dokie. So this is what I've got so far. I hope that you're able to see that clear enough. My phone is doing this really weird pulse and focusing thing. I've been trying to figure out for ages how to turn it off, but I just can't. So apologies for that. Anyway, just going back to this. So this was a bit of a mess when I first started it off. Anything that I was going to do in the morning time, I just had it on the same line, and it just looked really messy. And I also had the idea of getting up at 5 a.m. Now, realistically, that just wasn't going to happen for me because just with being off work for, I don't know, the last couple of months, that was a bit unrealistic. So I set the goal of getting up at 5:30 instead and just see how I get on with that. And then I'd have time to get breakfast after. So then after that, I'm going to spend just 1 hour just doing Eva's Echo work, just doing emails or any paperwork that needs to be caught up on. And then I just also put in a bit of leisure time for an hour, just in between my paperwork and just getting ready to go out the door for work. Um, just to kind of give myself a little breathing space and just something to look forward to doing in the mornings as well. And just what I found from this time last year, I was commuting all over Galway, and I would have been doing Eva's Echo work and paperwork on the bus, and then I would have been going straight from the bus and straight into work. So my brain was just absolutely fried. So that's just not beneficial. So then I get a half-hour lunch between 12 and 1. So I might spend a little bit of that time just doing a little bit of working 9 to art, maybe just doing a little bit of social media stuff. And then I finish work at 5:30. It'll take me around a half hour to get home. So when I get home, I'll have to go straight into the shower just because of my workplace. Can't I can't get into contact with anybody in the house, so I'll just have to wash my uniform straight away and hop straight into the shower, and then I'll get dinner. Then I'll have some leisure time again, and then it will be time for bed.
And voila! Yeah, we'll see how that goes anyway. So I'm going to try that out for at least 2 weeks. And if you are going back to work in a couple of weeks' time or in a couple of days' time, I challenge you to set up a routine for yourself and try to stick with it for 2 weeks and see how you get on. Because more than likely, like, things aren't going to work at the first time, and that's okay. Realistically, if you're anything like myself, you would have been out of work for at least 2+ months, so you adjusted to a different routine, and now it is a time to transition yourself back to something different again. So it is going to take time. And if something that you tried out didn't work, that's okay. There's another way of doing it. 5 plus 4 equals 9. 3 plus 6 equals 9. 1 plus 8 equals 9. There are more than one way of doing things. You just need to find the right thing for you. So for anybody who is going back to work, I wish you all the best.
And if it is a thing where if you're just really, 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 really unsure about your career path, then I just hope that you find what you're looking for and that you're doing what makes you happy. So I'm just going to wrap it up there, guys. Sun is finally coming out here. Oh, thank the Lord. So, anybody who is, and I really mean that, anybody who is going back to work, I wish you all the best and stay safe and stay creative.